All right, guys, I'm gonna kind of show you the breakdown of this weekly focus sheet. It's double-sided. Okay, one is for the daily and weekly focus, and then on the back, it's actually at the end of the week, like Sunday, where we go through accomplishments. But we're gonna go take it from the top. And again, so daily focus is pretty self-explanatory, guys, but I just want to highlight a few things. Whatever it is for you, is it, obviously making some, income in Uber, or like getting your coaching freaking course ready. Anything it is, like whatever it is, put your daily focus there, right? Organization, cleaning your closet, whatever it is for you. And then again, I'm gonna actually say I like to use erasable pen, just because, as you can see, life is very uncertain and unexpected, and sometimes I can fill this whole thing out, and then by Tuesday I'm like, oh, well, actually I can't do any of that. Things came up, and then now my freaking page looks disgusting. So I use this. I can kind of just erase some things out. But you don't have to do that. Just a suggestion. So then you obviously write the day, and then as the focuses throughout the week, you're going to see it consists of revenue, admin, and free. So revenue is anything that is income generating, okay? So this is like doing phone calls for potential clients, or reaching out, making offers to people that can say yes once we create your product and your offers and all that, what you're selling, okay? And then administrative is anything that has to do with just like paperwork and writing, copywriting, things that you're gonna have to do to build your business, like for example, like an about page, about you page. We're gonna do that, so that's kind of busier work, but it needs to get done at the same time. So and then there's free is like literally, hence just it's anything that is going to help you kind of reset or take time for yourself. Okay, so what you'll want to do is you always want to have a variety of the three, but for example, if I were to write today, I was just organizing. Like, Nick is the income generating machine, so he kind of takes care of all of that. But when I first started my business, I had to do income generating plus administrative plus all of that, right? But you can kind of put, let's just say Tuesday, I'll put revenue, and then I can say make 10 phone calls or something like that right next to it, so that I know what I'm doing. So just kind of ballpark that. Free is like, this is date night for me and Nick. We've decided to put Wednesday and Sunday nights to connect, because life is crazy. Moving on, new habit that you want to instill. For us, it's been monitoring our finances. We want to make that a habit, that we know how we're doing with money, credit cards, debt, all that shebang bang, right? And then you kind of just can check off throughout the week. Rolling on a weekly focus. Again, have a certain goal. For us, you always want to have a certain type of weekly income goal. That way, as you're going through the week, you can kind of tally things up and start adding things. How much am I making? Same thing for if you wanted to do a daily income goal as well, if that works for you. If not, weekly works pretty good for everyone. And then again, weekly focuses. And then moving on, essential goals to accomplish this week. So this is like pretty much these are the important things that you want to write down that need to get done by the end of the week. Really no buts about it. You have to make time to get this done. And then if it involves anyone else that you need to actually connect with, and that will help you move along. So actually I should have put Henry there and Josie there, because I'm going to connect with them. And then mark when it's done, so that boom, I did it. I don't have to worry about that anymore. Going on a weekly projects. These are things that definitely take a lot longer. They can be up to a month, 2, 3, 4 month long projects, but they need to be on your radar, and you need to do something. So what's something small, an action that you can do towards it? Okay, so if this is a project for moving houses or whatever, what do you need to do? You know, start to minimize, start to sell things, all that, you know, and then put the date that's completed. And then here's the part where you want to, you know, really be, I guess, give yourself grace, but at the same time be firm and realistic and truthful in how you're coming along throughout the week. Okay, so if Monday and Tuesday we're going hard, Wednesday we're going hard, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, all that, we're doing we're doing what we said we did. Give yourself a freaking A, right? Not just because everything didn't get done doesn't mean you give yourself a D. But let's just say you're doing Netflix and chill, we're not really doing anything with our business. Okay, well, we gotta be freaking real, guys. You know, what are we here for to do, you know? So give yourself a grade and be honest. And I just put more things to do here. You don't have to do that. That's just me adding that. Going back to now we're on the last page, so accomplishments for this last week. A lot of us are so caught up with getting things done that we don't actually take the time to realize, oh my gosh, I did so much throughout the week. You know, if you've ever had a week like that, you've done so much and you felt like you literally did nothing though, like you don't really see the results. This is where you can see it. So every time you check something off here, put it on the back, and then things that come up, put them on the back so that you can celebrate and see, oh my gosh, yeah, I could have gone farther, but at the same time, look at how much I got done. And so for this, you want to write down the importance of them, and if anything, future action needs to be done, and then is it on the calendar? Do you need to follow up with something that's still not covered, okay? And then you will go to the last week's grade. So you'll kind of total up all of these days, kind of give yourself an eyeball of how well you did. Again, give yourself grace, but also keep it real and honest. If you didn't do anything, if you decided to let life kind of take you and, you know, push away all the things you needed to do, well, give yourself an honest grade. But if you freaking busted your butt day in, day out, and I'm sure you would love to be, we always want to be farther along than we are, still, give yourself a great grade. You did freaking work, right? And then we're going to end with any lessons and wisdom, any notes from last week. You can't possibly go through a week and not have learned something about yourself. Learned, oh, I need patience, or hey, actually I'm working on my patience, or hey, I'm actually, I've listened to my intuition a lot more recently and things are coming along, something like that, okay? So that's the sheet in and of itself. It's a very, very simple, and we have other ways that we can, you guys can buy planners of your own. However, this is like the basics. If we don't get into a discipline of just getting the basics down, all those extra fancy dancy schmancy calendars and planners really won't work out. I've done them and I've found that I'll tell you, I don't know where, actually I think it's in here. I've had this fancy schmancy freaking planner, and sometimes they're like actually too freaking fancy that I don't even know what I'm doing. So I somehow always come back to this sheet. So hopefully this helps you stay organized. Again, this is not just in the duration of the program, guys. We want you to use this every single day because you're an entrepreneur. You need to get shit done, and this is a way to do that. So, all right, guys, let us know how this works if you have any questions.